A warm welcome to all of you. In this video, we will understand the methods of estrus synchronization, especially focusing on GnRH-based protocols, which are very important for fixed-time artificial insemination in field conditions. GnRH-based protocols are designed to control follicular development and ovulation using a combination of GnRH and prostaglandin injections. Among these, one of the most widely used systems is the Ovsynch Protocol. The protocol starts on day 0 with the first gonadotropin-releasing hormone. This GnRH acts on the ovary depending on its stage. For example, if the cow has a mature dominant follicle on right ovary, GnRH causes ovulation. After ovulation, that follicle becomes a corpus luteum, and progesterone starts increasing. Or, if the cow does not have a fully mature follicle on right ovary, it may luteinize without ovulating, forming corpus luteum-like tissue that also produces progesterone. So after day 0, most cows will have either a true corpus luteum or corpus luteum-like tissue. After ovulation occurs following the day 0 GnRH injection, a new follicular wave begins. These new follicles can develop either on the same right ovary where the corpus luteum or corpus luteum-like tissue has formed or on the opposite left ovary. This means that while the corpus luteum or corpus luteum-like tissue produces progesterone, small follicles can continue to grow on either the left ovary or the right ovary. Progesterone prevents ovulation by blocking the LH surge but does not stop follicle growth. On the screen, you can see 3 ovaries. This may look confusing at first, so let us understand them one by one. First, look at the right ovary where a true corpus luteum is present. This condition occurs in cows that had a mature dominant follicle in the right ovary on day 0. When GnRH was administered, it caused ovulation of that mature follicle. After ovulation, the follicle was converted into a corpus luteum, which started producing progesterone. At the same time, a new follicular wave began on day 0. This new wave may develop either in the same right ovary or in the opposite left ovary, as shown on the screen. Now consider the second right ovary, where corpus luteum-like tissue is present. This situation occurs in cows that did not have a fully mature follicle on day 0. After the GnRH injection, the existing dominant follicle, which was not capable of ovulation, underwent luteinization instead of ovulating. As a result, corpus luteum-like tissue was formed, and it also started producing progesterone. In this case, ovulation did not occur, but because progesterone production began, a new follicular wave was still initiated on day 0. This new wave may start either in the same right ovary or in the left ovary, as shown in the diagram. Finally, look at the left ovary where only a follicular wave is shown. This represents the situation where the new follicular wave develops in the left ovary if it does not develop in the right ovary. Hope you understand all the conditions clearly. Now continue to day 7 on which the true corpus luteum or luteal tissue is mature and actively producing progesterone. On day 7, prostaglandin F2α is given. Prostaglandin causes luteolysis, meaning the corpus luteum or corpus luteum-like tissue breaks down on right ovary. As it regresses, progesterone levels fall sharply. This drop in progesterone is very important because high progesterone blocks heat and ovulation. Once progesterone decreases, the dominant follicle from the wave that started after day 0 on either right ovary or on either left ovary can grow freely and prepare for ovulation. So now all the ovaries are in the same stage, mean having a mature dominant follicle that is prepared for ovulation. By day 9, the dominant follicle is mature enough to ovulate. So, on day 9, about 48 hours after prostaglandin, the second gonadotropin-releasing hormone is given. This causes a strong luteinizing hormone surge. This leads to final maturation and synchronized ovulation of the dominant follicle. In simple words, this injection forces ovulation at a fixed and predictable time. Fixed-time artificial insemination is then performed about 16 to 20 hours after the second GnRH injection. Since ovulation is hormonally controlled, heat detection is not required. Now let us briefly discuss Co-Synch Protocol. In the Co-Synch Protocol, the biological steps are the same. The only difference is management. The second GnRH injection and artificial insemination are given at the same time on day 9. This reduces handling stress and is more practical in field conditions. Now let us briefly discuss the Select Synch protocol. In this protocol, we give GnRH on day 0 and PGF2α on day 7, similar to Ovsynch. However, unlike Ovsynch, we do not give the second GnRH injection on day 9. Instead, cows are observed for heat from about day 8 to day 12, and they are inseminated when signs of estrus are detected. This makes the protocol simpler and dependent on proper heat detection. Thanks for watching VetCare. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more simple and clear veterinary lessons.